feels like we're hosting something here, doesn't it? You should get her book. I'm just grateful. I'm grateful because I was in another country for 2 weeks, listened to a bunch of smart guys for 4 days, and I've already been touched twice more than I was probably touched. And I'm being dead serious about that. And so I'm just grateful. All right, so we already got 2 messages. My heart's exploding. No, I'm not. I do not. I won't patronize you because then I'll critique how you delivered it. But I'm just saying, I'm just touched. Excellent, engaging, natural. You had our attention. You did a great job in English. Since you said you're going to go into Spanish, I have deep respect for anyone that preaches in multiple languages, because communicating in 2 languages and preaching is not the same thing, right? Yeah. You don't want me to try to preach in Spanish. But I could probably order dinner, and that would probably work. But it's always awkward, because I do that in the Mexican restaurant. You know, I'm trying to whatever, and then the waiter goes, an American that speaks, and then he just goes off 100 miles an hour, and then it's like, oh, this is awkward. Now we're going to have to kind of back. Right? It's the old joke. What do you say? What do you call someone who's bilingual? They're smart. What do you call someone who speaks 1 language? American. Okay. Somebody knew that. Like, this joke's got me so old, but it worked. But anyway, I'm sorry. I'm in a happy mood. I got happy. Just excellent job, an excellent job of weaving your story to make your point. And I mean, I wish we could talk about that for 30 minutes, because your reality is the reality of 70%. That's a made-up number. Look at Mike Bickle. But 70% of Christianity is what she's talking about. Most of us live in an abnormal fantasy land. And because there's lots of people on Facebook, we think that that's real, but it's not. Most people are dealing with those kind of things. So I don't have anything really to critique on the content. It was excellent. It was incredible. You had tons of great content on your notes, but you did a good job paring it down, because you hit 1 or 2 big things. The only thing I might could reach for is, because you're in a short time frame, you might could go land in Isaiah 40 or in Revelation 2 through 3. And by that I meant, when you described the crisis and then you went to, but he's among the lampstands, you could have really worked that. And so you might think about, do I want to work it with Jesus is in the middle of us? Huge point. Or do you want to do Isaiah 40? Both are valid. I don't have a preference either way. But that would be my only maybe. You might could zero in on one or the other, and then you have more minutes to flesh one of them out. But both were great. Both were valuable. So that's my little idea.
Yeah, great job. I loved your imagery. I loved your story. The labor pain thing. I mean, I think that struck home really in a powerful way. You are very natural. You know, you just did a great job of you looked super comfortable up here. I loved your message. I mean, each page is at least an hour's worth of content. And so I was actually really impressed on how you did bring it home each time, because I was going, wow, this feels a little too big to unpack in 8 minutes, you know? And so, but you did an excellent job of really hitting some of the main points on each page. It's 3 pages, but it's locked and loaded. Yeah. Buy her book, Muy Bien. I heard. I'm way American. Yes. I just heard the phrase "praying prophet." It's so clear that you're an intercessor, and I just feel like the Lord is marking you as a praying prophet who is really going to prophesy even just this message of the pressure and to your nation and to, I mean, even our nation, you know, that you are a missionary to America in the sense of proclaiming this to us. And so I feel super convicted. I want to go cry in the prayer room. I want to go to bed because I feel sick. There's so many things that I feel right now, but good job. All right, Brennan, come on up.